Deon, Francis just mentioned the word clinical, made me think of it. To what extent do you sort of acknowledge as coaches when you're doing your selections and that team that played on Saturday, sort of like a lot of the combinations were playing together for the first time. They had a lot of the game, they created a lot of opportunities, but when you haven't played together, sometimes the passes just aren't quite as on sync as they were. I mean, like the Stormers, for instance, were probably a lot better at that, like a couple of months into the URC than they were in the beginning. To what extent do you sort of acknowledge that when you look at the selection? You say, well, it was their first game together, really, and I'm not just talking about the combination, but the team as a whole. I mean, even the team that played at Loftus hadn't played since November.
Well, listen, we're very realistic in terms of and we're open-headed in terms of the selections and stuff that we've made, and we expect that that in a game like that, in making a lot of changes or giving guys an opportunities, that things like that might happen. But as I said before, the biggest reward from that is that the learnings that you get from a game like that, and because you learn of the players, you learn of your game plan, and I think that is the positives that we take out of that. And we knew from the start, as I said, that it might be risky, but it's a risk and reward thing in terms of where we sit now. Luckily now we know where we are, and we can move forward with facts on the table and not thumb suck or wonder about things. And I think that is the best reward from this. And from now on is take the learnings as coaches, as players, find solutions, making good plans, and take accountability in terms of how we take this forward.